Sorry, what did you... Right.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
I don't want to be, like, Master of the Skulls. They're a bunch of bloody weirdos. I have no interest. Let's be chill, guys.
Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
Unpleasant.
Oh, Bridget,
Bridget.
allow me to wander above some years
I love it. They're all so weird.
We're at your mercy. Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
Oh, maybe the Skulls will be nice to me if I can be king of the Skulls. Hi, guys.
We're at your mercy.
Your place is not here.
Your place is there. It's incredible. Oh, I'm so happy. Bridget, where are you, love? There she is. Hi, Bridge. I'm just gonna steal from you for a sec. Give me a minute. Oh, hello. It is no coincidence that Ekons are the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Ekons are the true aristocracy. Ascalon Club is for Ekons only. Can I loot that? Nice.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How am I being racist? I love the Skulls. They're like my favourite thing.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
You know what they say when only one arm is jacked like that? She's a
Have you
lefty.
tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Damn.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
That didn't go well, did it?
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Well, you were a massive bitch, so...
Why did you come here?
Sauce.
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Did she just succumb to the plague, or...?
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
She is fearless.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not
Who are we
lie.
referencing here?
I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Poor bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
Oh yeah.
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Bloody hell. A whole lot of talking there, Hazza. I'll call her Hazza because we're friends. Oh, hello.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
I literally saved all your lives.
What manner of creature is
Just saying.
Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Sean Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the
I just realised I don't care. Because she doesn't have a social thing and I can't eat her, and that's the only reason I sit through so much goddamn dialogue. I'm down with the dialogue, I really am. But there is so much of it already, such incredible, oppressive amounts of talking in this game, that if I can avoid extra bits which aren't needed, I am going to do just that. Now, where on earth are these blimmin' arrows? Aha! That's convenient. Okay, you want me to go left, and then you're just gonna abandon me. Well, I assume it isn't down, up, maybe, I guess? Looking for another arrow. I just want to kill some people. The combat in this game is great. And the dialogue is really good, the voice acting is really good, but there is so much of it. So much. And the problem with dialogue, especially when it's... Hello.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
The problem with it is because it's hands-off. I'm not doing anything. Every now and again you might make a choice, but with her, because she doesn't have any hints, and I can't eat her face, like, it's even less important that I'm actually paying attention to the lass. Nice little hideout. Sweet. Common mace. Any good? I think I really like my current weapon. I don't think I really want to mix it up. Oh, hello. Man. I've got so many materials. I really should make some stuff, but eh. I'm pretty happy with my weapons right now, I think. Yeah. I showed the number of dinosaurs in the video. Seriously, how useless is that bloody arrow? Oh, rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. It's gonna let me heal. Oh, I would if I was in combat. I can't heal out of combat. Right, let's go find the arrow again, because I'm lost as balls.
Keep your distance, Echo.
I'm still gonna talk to those lads every now and again. They make me very happy.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Master. Where's the frickin' arrow? Right, arrow, there. We want to go left. And then we want to go left. And then we want to go... There's literally 3 different paths I can take after following this arrow. That is not helpful. Is it down here? Is it the boat? Is the boat the path? Doesn't look like it. Is it over here somewhere? Can I safely say it isn't down here? That'd be nice.
How is London? I've not seen
And beyond these walls in such a long time. Wait. I have not. Loot! Okay. There's a little... I didn't see that cheeky little... Oh my god. It's pretty bloody subtle, isn't it? There we go. Hello.
vampire hunters will never find us here.
I like the idea that I was just walking up to them and completely unannounced, no prompting. You just walk up to the dude
We're at your mercy.
and he goes, "The vampire hunters will never find us here," for no apparent reason, just because he wants you to know that. You know, he's very proud of that status, and he's very proud of his voice. And who wouldn't be? His voice is incredible. I've had no questions about my quote this week. It's very upsetting. I'm having a good forehead day. Right, where are we? We're going to talk back to go back to the Giselle. I am planning to eat Giselle, but if we can get some hints out of her first, that'd be pretty handy. Oh, hello.
It's locked, all right.
You know, Sean, you're a good lad, but you've got tables of corpses and dead bodies on your shelves. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. But, yeah.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
No. Not really.
Are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our
Music.
Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
I did.
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
He's staring straight here.
One and all, and he's determined to save us.
That's terrifying. That's the weirdest book I've ever seen.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
And for the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're a bloody weirdo, Sean.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Bequeathed is a great word.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
The computer's so dusty.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for anyone's to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner.
Dr. Jones.
She's going to need special attention.
Calling Dr. Jones.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget.
Jones, Dr.
She's
Jones.
the guide Harry requires.
No.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
Block his face. I don't want to see that anymore.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunch blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Oh, as if there's a third option that I didn't get the hint for. He's freaking me out a little bit with the whole super Christian thing, but I do think he's a nice guy, and he didn't kill anyone yet. I think the worry is that because he's a Skull, that eventually he's going to turn and kill a lot of people, right? I'm going to spare him. I am. But I'm like 90% sure that at some point he's going to come back to bite me in the ass and he's going to turn and he's going to kill a bunch of people.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart.
Hurt.
You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
I'm still not convinced.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
I really don't trust him. As soon as people go super religious on me, I just inherently distrust them. I'm sure that's terrible, but I don't care. Sweet! Come on. I was gonna beat him anyway, it's fine. I don't know how I possibly bloody failed it, but whatever. It can be so freaking obtuse sometimes. Do I have a mission? What's going on out here? Hear noises. Egads!
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's.
Uh-oh.
A birthday gift from father.
That can't be a good sign. It's all a message for me. It's all
29
about
Pretty
me.
Orchard Street.
It's all
That's near
about
Poplars
me.
District. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
It's been a murder. I have a suspicion we're about to go to Fancy Town. Let's have a little look. Can I zoom out? Right, what? Yeah, yes, right. So West End is the only part of town we haven't explored, so this is the fancy bit. Oh no, it's not. It's part of this, though. Isn't it? Isn't the northeast the fancy part? Isn't that the graveyard? That's the graveyard. The map is not at all segmented how it should be. Well, Giselle! Oh, excuse me.
You again? What do you want?
Turn him. To use this option, you must have completed hints about him before talking with the clergyman. You can sacrifice around and he'll show him bloodlust. Oh. Yeah, I figured it was something I had to do beforehand, but I don't know what I missed, basically.
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Yeah.
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I don't hate her anymore, and it's really annoying.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
She's rude, but I don't kill people. Shut up, phone. I don't kill people for being rude. I kill people for being bad people. I've only killed 2 people so far, and they were both bad people.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Aww.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late.
Itchy.
Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
It's all about you.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well,
Is there anyone that I've been meaning to kill that I couldn't kill because of my low mesmerize level? There must be, right? Everyone just turns out to be inherently okay. The priest, he's dying, but I can't kill the priest for 2 more levels yet. These 2 I wasn't sure on. Xiao Shun seems okay. Camelia's fine. Trescu's fine. Nevercott's weird, but fine. Just none of them are evil enough to warrant being murdered. Although I'm still not convinced that I'm not going to eat Milton. Milton's a bad dude. And so's Pippa. Maybe I could eat both of them.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
did you see what happened?
I like her.
I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman screamed. Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
No more information about that? Aha!
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
I like you.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton. And I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I'm not eating her, she's lovely. You, talk to me, buddy boy.
Good evening, Miss...
Doc,
Did you see what happened to him?
actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here.
Laceration? I can't
There's
roll my R's.
definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so... afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Goodbye.
I'm not sure how I'm ever going to get the hints for these guys. None of them have deserved to die in so long, but I am thinking that I'm about to head towards the posh sort of part of town. Now, I don't want to make assumptions about all posh people, but I do have a slight thing against rich people who are very uppity about it. Like, it really bugs me a little bit. So, I'm sure there'll be some people that I want to kill. Ah. Gillingham. Jack Gillingham.
Good evening.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
You're the one who I'm going to sell it
Your
to.
merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
That's fair enough. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm looking for Enid. Okay. Wait, who's Enid?
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble.
I hate you so
remembering
much.
things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
I hate you so much. I've not met Enid, have I? I have not.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack. Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap.
It's got a light in it.
His old ma still thinks he's around.
You're not having the watch.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy.
Boy.
Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
I like you. I see a lot of myself in you, buddy boy. Okay, right, let's go find Enid then, who is somewhere in this vicinity. I'm gonna give her the watch.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication. Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
Aww.
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
I can't kill her either. Why are all these people on the slide at least moderately nice people? Just give me someone evil. So far, I've killed Cox, and I've killed the blimmin' landlord in the East End. And I will kill the priest in the East End as well, because he's a bit of a dick. That's it, that's 3 people. I can't kill him for another 2 mesmerized blimmin' levels. Right. Christ almighty. And it'd be so easy. It would be so easy.
Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
You might be mad, but I do like you. She's got a headache. She's not worth a bloody thing anyway.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett? Please, for your charity.
Yeah. I want to know what her relationship with Tippett is.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me.
His dad.
He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
He's dead.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Not Dr. Bloody Tippett. Yeesh.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
We can't tell her that.
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does indeed.
Oh.
My Jack is the best son a mother could ask for.
Can't blimmin' tell her son's dead. She's living in happy ignorance. She's gonna be dead soon enough anyway. Who cares? Bloody Nora. What's this, and can I steal from it? I can indeed. Right. What's my little side missions? Well, I've done all those. Done all of those. Got 2 here. Well, we'll do those when we get back to the that section. Boy? Actually, let's just check whether they are, just in case. Just in case we're in the area. I doubt it, though. All the quests seem to be roughly contained to there. Hello? New dialogue from 2 people. And over there. Oh my god. Game, stop making me do things! I don't want to do things. Things are for nerds. Boy? Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it. There we go. I can finally bloody heal. Didn't do much, did I? Let me make sure. Oh, hello. I don't care about these, do I? No. Boy, have you lost your mind? I'll help you find it. That girl is 16. I don't want to see you round her. I don't want to see you sniffing around her. I don't know. I don't know our lines. Hello? Am I going the right way? I feel like no. Can I go right? If I can't go right, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, hello. You're high level. Well done. that! Stop that right this instant! Oh, wow, that damage. That's insanity. Jesus, criminy crackers. Alright then. Am I going that way? No, I'm going this way. I think it is actually garlic gas. Yeah. Right, everyone's getting a little bit high level for my liking here.
From Mormon, which are cooler, vampires or werewolves?
Which are cooler, vampires or werewolves? I'm a werewolf guy, personally. But there's no werewolves in games. How many games let you play as a werewolf? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Morrowind. Right, you're all saying Skyrim, but I said Morrowind. My answer's cooler than your answer. Just saying.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?"
Only Pretty Orchard. Not like Super Orchard, just Pretty Orchard.
"There's been a fight here."
Is that a joke? I don't know. Oh god, that disgusts me. Should at least play Oblivion.
"This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street.
Huh.
Who could have done that?"
Vampires. The Brotherhood of the Ascalon, or whatever the hell they're called. Loot for days though, loot for blimmin' days. Follow the blood trail. Do I have to go outside? Probably. No, guess we're gonna follow some blood. Blood, blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink and it'll never be enough, so give them blood, blood, blood. Hold your breath because there's gonna be a flood. I can't believe that fits so well and it's wrong. It drives me insane. It drives me insane about the former life. God damn you. I still not found any good parts. I'm wondering if I have to get to like the fancy part of town to start picking up that kind of thing. Oh god.
To let her expire and be found here.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make it.
I figure I'd just take one out nice and quick.
There's a fly in my pocket song.
What? What? I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, I want like a proper werewolf game, you know, like this, but with a werewolf. Also, what the hell is... Oh, it's a woman. Hello? Mama?
The marks on this woman's neck. were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Oh yeah, I did have a... yeah. Dead spider. Is that a question? I'm confused, Charlotte. I'm confused.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
I don't remember it. I don't remember.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Remind me at the end of the stream.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Do I take the watch? And it's just stealing from the dead, right? It's not gonna matter. But maybe it does matter. But I'm stealing from the dead. Then again, the dead don't care if you steal from them. She's dead.
I see you.
Scared the mother flipping.
Right then. It's a sick.
Oh boy.
But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Not a fan of that. Not one bloody Dickens. Okay, well, these. I regret taking it. We're gonna level up, I think. Oh, I can probably only do it a couple of times. I don't think it's my sister. Is it? I don't think so. Right, can I do anything I care about here? What's blood barrier? It doesn't cost anything. It's just like a free thing that takes hits. Like I don't have to do anything, seemingly. Sounds pretty good. Let's grab it. That absorbs 3 hits. I think we want... This one does damage, but it also costs... I think I just want a free one. Like... Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Good franchise. That should be good, right? Haven't I done lots of good in this area? I feel like I've done lots of good in this area. Sean Hampton, founder of the Hampton Asylum in East End, has his opinion on the matter. Eternity comes to those who bear divine presence in themselves. Mr. Hampton, also known as the Sad Saint for his equalled empathy towards others and his constant pity for their plight, has created with his asylum a haven for lost souls. He keeps the poor fed and gives them a roof to sleep under. Still, the asylum has now been closed for a few days, and his last accessible orations took a turn towards cult-like worship. For God's sake, Sean. If heresy can be defined as faith gone adrift, Sean Hampton and his flock may have been turned into heretics. For the first time since I have known the Sad Saint, people speak ill of him, and the mysterious chants heard through the closed door of the shelter worry more than they encourage. As a possible consequence of this suspicion, the sanitary situation of the docks has drastically decreased. Deprived of a place to rest, the poor get sick from sleeping rough. God damn it, Sean. Oh my god, everyone. Oh my god. Yikes. This is why you don't sleep, by the way, because everything goes to absolute goddamn hell when you do. Right. Right. Let's get some cures on the go, shall we? So, we need to cure for... Right, what have I got at the moment? I think I've got a few fatigue... Oh, 3 fatigues. We need a cure for headache. I really wish I could check this from the menu. Right, that's going to cure Enid. And then we need to cure fatigue, 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 fatigue. So we need 4 fatigues. 5 fatigues, 6 fatigues. Okay. Fatigue for goddamn days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.